Hey there and welcome back to Sea Power Atlantic Cork Part 2. In Part 1 I was able to hunt down a few submarines, ruined somebody's day with a couple of Mark 46 torpedoes, and started defending myself against an enormous Russian strike. Lots and lots of missiles in the skies. Thankfully, between a couple of Ticonderogas as well as another cruiser, I was able to defend myself successfully. Now, next part, hunt more subs, and finally see what exactly it is that is attacking me. A few minutes later, all missiles intercepted, and Antitam was able to once again detect this submarine because once again she's running 20 knots. So she's perfectly exactly where I thought she'd be. She probably cleared her baffles because she hasn't moved a whole lot. She was doing 9 knots and now she's moving back to 20 knots. Of course 248, so she's definitely going for my formation. She needs to be dealt with, and in order to do that I'm going to drop more or less 3 sonar buoys around her to get a more exact location, and then the other Sea Spray is going to come in and kill her. Shouldn't take too long. If this helicopter cannot get it done, I can use the helicopter's the helicopter's torpedoes. As for detecting that surface fleet, no joy. Nothing. So I'm considering using a P3 that is nearly empty as a scout bird. Yeah, there we go. We got 7069 classified as a hostile sub of the Charlie 1, 2 or Victor breed. These guys do have a towed array, but the Charlie 2s do not. So I'd say there's a 2/3 chance it's going to be a Charlie 1 or 2, neither of which have a towed array. So once again, fairly standard attack from behind, make sure the torpedo drops in their baffles, and give them all sorts of interesting things to worry about. What is that track? 7070. Ah! Good morning. Where exactly do you think you're going? Course 278. That way. Detected by one of these sonar buoys. Hello, P3. New job, new job, new job. Come around. We already killed 2 submarines, working on a 3rd, hunting a 4th. It is not a dull mission, I'll give you that much. It is not a dull mission. What do we know about this guy? Not much. Tracking, still building confidence up. And we got him at a depth of 390. This guy's below the layer. So he's pretty close. I wonder why it took so long to detect him. Maybe he just sped up to 20 knots. I wouldn't really know why. I don't think he has a very good reason for it. Maybe he's trying to hunt down the hill? If he knows about her? I kind of doubt that. Yeah, it's a hostile submarine. Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Victor 3. Same plan. Okay. Let's come around. Attack this guy from an angle that he might not hear. First sonar buoy going in. At a range of about 1 to 2 miles. That should give me all the information that I need. You guys do not have a dipping sonar. Let's have you throw a active buoy to where I think he's going. Sonar buoy deployed, does not pick him up, but he's above the layer. Our contact is not. Hello. Good morning. Hit him, double tap. What? New passive contact 7071? Whoa! Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. They spoke of 12 submarines. Well, I guess they're not wrong. Hey dude, if you aren't busy... Oh crap, you don't have the range. Okay, fine. Fletcher. Please tell me you got another helo. You do. ASW loadout. It's going to be 70 miles flight, so that's a half hour. Oh, screw it. I'm going to hunt it down with the P3. Hostile. New order. You are presently below the layer. Throw a buoy below the layer. Active buoy. No, not chaff. Looks pretty, but doesn't really do what I need it to do. Next hunt. Over here we have the 2 torpedoes, which have indeed acquired, at least one of them has. You are RTB to get more torpedoes. Over here, we've got that P3, which is inbound. That's a bit of a wide stretch. Go there and then attack him. Is he going to attack him right now? Not sure. We have enough information on him anyway. Let's just go directly for him. Can we engage that aircraft yet? No, too far away. Unfortunate. Alright. This Mark 46 is going nowhere. We do not need a third sonobuoy. Status, he's holding at 430. So he's not actively sinking, he's not actively surfacing. Throw 1. Go after 7069. Yeah, I could have told you that much. Now we just need to find a unit to actually engage it. That's the active return.
Roger, turn 1.
Is that helicopter up yet? Presently taking off. Very good. Get over there. In case the P3 doesn't get it somehow.
4.
I kind of doubt that they won't get it, but you never know.
Turn 1, 2, 2.
Come around.
Turn 3, 2, 8.
Double tap.
Engage track.
Engage as you see fit.
7, 1.
Back
Salvo
here.
fire.
Hold on. I need to manually give this guy orders, otherwise he tends to throw 3 torpedoes, which I really do not want them to do.
Whip it away.
Mark 46 away against 7069. 7069 has not yet restored propulsion, but he is changing his depth. So, I have a suspicion... What? Oh, that was probably my torpedo that did not find the target, ran out of fuel, and detonated. He's done. He's already changing his depth, so I think he's emergency blowing. And unfortunately for him, he probably won't be able to get up. Not with a second torpedo in his bow. Okay, so you're holding position. You're gonna strike.
7, 0, 6.
I think they're done. Situation here. P3C coming in, preparing to drop. Bomb bay doors open. 8 torpedoes at the ready, preparing to drop 2. Northwest. P3C coming around. I'm going to tell you to drop 2. I'm not sure if I already did this or not.
Engage track 7, 0, 7, 1. Salvo fire.
Whenever you're ready. Range 5 miles. He's doing 20 knots. He's already running away, but he might not hear the torpedoes, and torpedoes do 45 knots. I'm not worried he'll escape. Especially not with his active sonobuoy right on top of him. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm assuming he can. We've got weapon away on the other contact. 1.43. One, 2. Okay, fly over him. Get another... if he's going to making this much noise. Get another active buoy here. I'm picking active for the reason that I think he is going to go propulsion dead because of 2 torpedoes in his stern. So at that point, he doesn't generate as much noise anymore, and an active buoy is a safer way to keep him detected. What? Another? Hold up. 7072 and 7073 within the span of 6 to 7 seconds. That could very well be a noisemaker. Correct. That's the noisemaker from the guy that we're currently hunting, who seems to have issues. He seems to have issues. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. So you got hit. That's the southeastern group. Over here we have a dead Charlie. You can still drop buoys. Oh, you ran out of fuel? Okay, fine. Go to 10,000. You take up scout duties.
Search on. Roger. Turn 0.
Fine. Situation here. We got a Victor 2 on the run. And he has plenty of reason to run, as 2 torpedoes are about to ruin his whole existence.
Multiple hostile submerged submarine.
Yeah, that's definitely sonobuoys. Sorry, not sonobuoys, noisemakers. 1.
Hit track 7
2.
0 7 1. Multiple
Victor 2.
hostile submerged submarine.
Yeah, somebody's throwing out noisemakers, and a lot of them. I wonder who, but I suspect it's this boy here. Look at that. Where's the actual submarine? Let's figure it out.
Roger. Turn
Give me an active buoy below the layer. Right in the middle of that spread. Because that's where I think he's going to be.
new air. Contact
New air?
multiple
Oh crap, that's the backfires, isn't it?
contacts detected.
Oh no. The backfires in their KitchenAids.
Buoy away.
Okay, that's going to be fun. I don't really have that many missiles to defend myself with. The good news is they probably carry 2 missiles each. So their capabilities aren't that spectacular. It's not we'll see a missile storm of another 40 missiles. Because I simply cannot defend myself against that many. This Mark 46 is having all sorts of fun. Trying to chase ghosts. Doesn't really seem to be having a whole lot of luck. And the submarine seems to be dead in the water and making a wall of noisemakers to try and keep himself concealed. 7078 classified hostile air. Yep. Yeah, they got 3 kitchens. Flight of 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12 missiles inbound. No, thank you. Unfortunately, I still cannot knock that bird out of the sky. And these guys are also using their radar. Oh, this is getting tedious. I can't even click the submarine anymore because there's so many noise things around. Oh, he's going up. Changing depth. Probably emergency blow. Most likely. Situation north. We got a dead Victor there. Victorious. So we have 2 dead submarines there. One a Victor, one a November. We have one helo over here who is RTB. We got another helo over there who is heading to the waypoint to hunt down. But he doesn't really have anything else to do. So let's give you something else to work with. Intermittent. You're going to start laying spreads here. In case they got a 3rd. This P3C can pick up the rest of the duties. Going sonobuoy dropping. I have another P3C which is almost finishing up that circle. Situation here is that Charlie is now toast. And southeast, I don't think he's going to be around. The Alpha's dead. Oh, he's not dead yet. Charlie 2. We have an active return on him, or what? No, we do not. Yeah, we do. Active sonobuoy, here. So what's your intention then, huh? You're gonna emergency blow and then dive? Or, well, die? 37 feet?
Buoy away.
That's unusual. Typically they die. You just see them deploy life rafts, and then they go down. This guy isn't doing that, he's just holding a periscope depth. Look,
Roger.
if that's what we're doing, I'm gonna give you one more torpedo. Engage Charlie 2, contact 7070,
0.
get in for the kill. He's looking very bad, but he's alive. That's not a state I wish to see him in. Please unalive this guy. This is the bird returning. Yeah, we're definitely going to send a P3C over there. You, if you're done, I need you to go here. Which will take you about 45 minutes to fly. That's fine, we got time. Eventful mission so far. I like it. Very dynamic. Vampire, vampire, vampire. We got the kitchens coming in. AS4s. Multiple. It's going to be 12 missiles, originating all from that nice flight of Tu-22s that I've had on radar for a while and I can do absolutely nothing about. These missiles aren't spectacular. I have seen them miss more often than I've seen them hit. Nevertheless, I would much rather not be there when they actually arrive. So let's see if I can still get some distance from them. I'll go weapon seekers. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be quite able to get out of their way. Especially as these ships, even at best speed, aren't that fast. That's the last missiles from Bunker Hill. And the rest of it's gonna have to come off the Josephus Daniels. We got 12 missiles inbound. I wonder how much they're gonna get actively jammed. Because we still got the jammers up. There we go. The offensive ECM is working its magic. I guess against these missiles that might actually work pretty well. We got a bandit? We got that. Which I still can't exactly target. If they stay up this high and are not able to detect me, I should be in a pretty decent state. How many missiles did you launch against this? There's 4 missiles coming in and you sent, what, 2 each? Yeah, no wonder we're losing that many missiles. Great. That's just additional missiles getting detected. 1 intercepted. They're not doing anything to change course or dodge or whatever. Intercepted. No joy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 coming in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I got 2 missiles going out. Intercepted. Missed. 2 more. This could come down to the close-in weapon systems. We are engaging as quickly as we can. But with only 2 rails, it is not a very fast process, especially as it takes about 25 seconds to reload. Intercepted. 2 more. Range is now 30 miles. They're still jammed, but they're coming down. They're changing their altitude rapidly. 46, 45,000 feet, 44, 43... That one was intercepted. Missiles remaining. 1, 2, 6 of them. With how fast those things are closing in, I don't think we can launch enough missiles at that. So it's going to come down to the own defense of the Antietam as well as Bunker Hill to some extent. I don't think you want to land just now. Intercepted. Go on. Guns are using as well. Antietam's guns are using. Pause. Offensive ECM. Target these missiles specifically. Although I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot. I want you to offensively jam that one. Come on. Spoofed. Oh, you're not gonna live. Oh boy. That's the end of the Antietam. Ay, 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 ay. Yep. That's the end of her. Unfortunate, because she does carry harpoons and tomahawks that I was really hoping on using. Okay. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have taken out multiple ships. Oh, now we're going to target them? Wait a second. All of a sudden I cannot... Huh? I thought you had offensive ECM. And I'm suddenly not seeing it anymore on the Josephus. Curious. Headful. Now you can RTB. What are you targeting? Not known. I wonder what those aircraft are going to do, because they have really no reason to close the distance. There's nothing out here for them. Somebody picked up survivors. Wait, what? The Daniels also took a hit? Oh, shit. What? Yeah, you're right. Oh, damn it. So we got one cruiser left. The Bunker Hill is essentially defenseless. She has her Sea Whiz, she has her guns, and that's all she has to deal with missiles. Her offensive capabilities are 20 missiles. That's 8 harpoons and 12 tomahawks. That's it. I have no other weaponry. And supposedly we're looking at a pretty sizable surface group somewhere to the northeast. I like nothing about this. Alright, in the meanwhile though, you're going to continue on with your intermittent laying. Because I wouldn't rule it out that there's more submarines lurking in this area. How many did we disable so far? 1? 2? 3? 4? 5? Yes, 5. Well, a bad day's work. Unfortunately, we did lose 2 cruisers. I'm not sure who's coming out ahead of that one. Of course, you could argue, well, you got 5 submarines intercepted. That means 5 submarines aren't going to be posing a threat to further merchant shipping. However, my offensive capabilities are now going to be in trouble. Because I do have a couple of missiles, but I would rather doubt that they're enough. How many helicopters do you have on your deck? None. Okay. I'm not even sure if you're from... You're not from Bunker Hill, are you? Okay, so we're going to have to rebase you and tell you this is your new home.
Roger that.
You're going to RTB. Do I have a third helo out here? No, I do not. Okay. And still, I cannot see that surface group. Okay, RTB. We're going to need that P3 to scout out the area. And I'm going to have to start forming up with the surface ships. So, we're going to change course. We're going to go ahead flank. We're going to tell the Fletcher to also join this, and we're going to go ahead flank. I don't know how I'm going to fix this whole mission, but let's see what we can do when we start combining ships. Finally, I have picked up a warship. It's a Kinda. And that is definitely in line with what I was expecting with those SSN-3s. It also means that it's going to be difficult to kill. It has the SAN-1. It has a couple of very decent Sea Whiz guns. This is going to be a bit of a difficult ship to deal with. And she's not alone. She can't be, not with that many missiles coming at me. I'm thinking combining ships and then sending out a wave of Tomahawks first. The land attacks. You can't hit ships with land attacks, but what you can do is make the enemy think that you're targeting them with land attacks, or rather with Tomahawks in the first place. So the objective here is send those things out first, let them waste their missiles, as many as you can, and then send the real deal, the actual anti-ship Tomahawks. The problem is I don't have that many. They went down with these ships. The Fletcher, however, carries a decent amount of them, 24, and 37 land attacks. So between that, maybe I can make something happen. Also, I don't know what these Tu-22s are going to do. It's almost like they're trying to do a victory lap or something over the Bunker Hill, because the Bunker Hill can't shoot them down. Typically, this would be a big no-fly zone. They would be easily targetable. Sadly, I don't have any missiles left. So the best thing I can offer them right now is a meet and greet with a with a 127mm gun, aka a 5-inch. That will be the defense against these aircraft. Interestingly, they don't really have much to shoot me with either. That is, unless they're interested in doing a gun run with a 23mm. I haven't seen the AI do that. Doesn't mean they will never do that. But I think that in the mission editor, the things were just set up on a straight course towards the formation. And they're still doing that. Whether they carry missiles or not, they're still just doing that. Go weapons free. What? No! Oh, no, 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 no. I switched that, didn't I? Yeah. Players auto attack surface on weapons free. Shit. I was planning on just using weapons free so we could shoot down those incoming bombers. Instead, what it did was quickly launch 4 Tomahawks. The anti-ship version of the Tomahawks. Well, that's 4 missiles that I'm never seeing again. Let's turn your surface search on and see if we can find out what else is operating around that Kinda class. Because she's not alone. And the better I know what her allies are going to be, the more I can make an attack plan of how to deal with her. As for the hill, she's going to be arriving there at 1552. I need you to just link up with the hill as quickly as you can. Because you still will have a couple of Sea Sparrows. The Fletcher is coming in with additional Sea Sparrows. She'll just have to take more time getting there. Range, about 14 miles. I can't touch that. Unfortunately not. As for further submarine contacts, it's quiet so far. I'm continuing to drop. I suspect that, as I think there were, what, there were 5 missions or 5 submarines in the mission briefing. I have taken out 5. I might have gotten all of them. I'm not 100% on that, but that is my guesstimation. Ah. More baddies. More baddies. Large. Very large. SSN-19s. Are we looking at Kirov? I would hate to be looking at a Kirov. Is anybody else geared up to shoot SSN-19s? Because I think it's just the Kirov. The shipwrecks are just coming out of the Kirov. Oh, that means that my Tomahawks are definitely gonna struggle penetrating the anti-air bubble of this ship. If they can get through at all. Because the Kirov is... well, they're not invulnerable. But they're definitely giving off so many missiles that it is extremely difficult to go through. I don't have any submarines either to hunt them down. So... I don't know, maybe I can kill the Kinda and see what the rest want to do. Interestingly, the Kinda, based on her current position, is a bit farther away. Could be their lead ship. And that might make her slightly vulnerable. Especially if this last very large is the Kirov. If they would turn their radar on, I'd be very grateful. Oh, hello. I don't think these Tomahawks are going to do much, but I'm willing to have a go. Not that I can change their course anyway. You're on station. Alright, just keep an eye on the situation. If that is indeed a Kirov, what sort of anti-air capabilities does it have exactly? Because I need to know how far or how, well, how close I can get to that thing. This game has so many stats that I keep forgetting. SCN-6, 50-mile range, 8-mile range. And the Kinda itself doesn't have that good of an anti-air missile. 16 miles. So I can probably close in a bit more. Let's say we're going to have a no-fly zone around this Kinda of about 40 miles. No, 50. 50 and change. There. So I can close in a bit more. Well, this is the part where I'm going to tell you to watch the next video in a couple of days, unless you're a channel member, in which case you can watch it right now. We know that there's 5 contacts. I don't have that many missiles. I don't have that many ships to throw missiles. And it's going to get a bit tense to see if I can eliminate all of these guys. So join me next time for the next video. Unless you remember, in which you can just watch it right now. Want to support my work, want to support my channel, want to watch these videos early? Hit the join button, link down below in the, well, not next to the description, and the subscribe button, of course. And you're supporting me for just as little as $1 a month and getting early access. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon for part 3.